Welcome back, this RB Sensei. To my diehard fans, make sure you watch at least until 9 minutes because watch time is the most important factor to this channel growing and being successful. To new watchers, if you like this video at any point, like and comment. Now let's get into this ridiculous nonsense.
Another day, another dysfunction.
Before I even press play, it looked like she has work done to her lips, and any type of work like that whatsoever is a huge you know what. And you know off the top, you're dealing with a lunatic and somebody who has mental issues. And nose ring chronicles, you know the rest. Let's get it.
Baby, one thing about me is I don't play about me. You either come correct or don't come at all. That literally goes for every man that decides they want to approach me in 2024. Know what you want when you approach me and decide to pursue me, or if you don't know what you want and you're just chilling or you're just seeing where the vibe is, baby, don't come over here.
Well, that's totally fine. I have no issue with that.
That's not how it works. You don't get to demand commitment off top. Look, we need to see who you are, how you act, when you're happy, when you're sad, when you're mad, when you're nervous, when you're anxious.
Huh?
It takes a long time to really get to know a woman because a lot of women put on an act the first year, 2 years. So I don't blame men for not wanting to rush into anything. And honestly, usually when guys take their time and, see who she really is, they don't like what they see. And you're already coming off like a huge bitch, a demanding, controlling bitch. So a lot of these guys probably know not relationship material the first 5 minutes, but they're like, I'll chill, I'll kick it, I'll hang out, I'll get some cheeks, and then keep it moving.
That is correct.
They are who we thought they were.
Don't come over here with that. That, to me, is giving little boy energy. I don't want to see where the vibe goes. I'm not in high school anymore.
Look, mentally you are still in high school. And women created the whole vibe and energy and chakra. So now we're using it back on you and you don't like it?
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
This woman knew all the guys who would have been serious about her from high school. She's repulsed by those guys. She knew all the guys who would text her back on time, all the guys who would never ghost, all the guys who had dreams of marriage and a picket fence and kids. She knew all of them. She wanted nothing to do with them. And now she thinks she could demand all those things from Chad. It don't work like that, Toots. Nice jacket, though.
Shit.
We're not seeing where the vibe goes, baby. You want to either pursue me and see where things go with me in the sense of we're going to date, or you stay the away from me.
Yikes. No, look at me. Look at me.
It's fine. It's 20 others in his inbox. He's tall, handsome, and charismatic. He can do without you. You're just like every other chick. He's not losing any sleep. He'll just leave you alone. There's one right behind you and one right behind her and so on and so on. You're overestimating your value. If you were so valuable, one of these guys would have wiped it up already. You're not in any position to make any demands. And you're just doomed for life because you're never going to go for any other type of guy. And at this point, you don't qualify for that type of guy, even the ones who are marriage-minded. They're going to get something younger and more sane than you.
You remember that, motherfucker.
Time to see where the vibe goes. We are too grown for that. I'm too grown for that. I don't even want that. I don't even know what the that means, to be honest.
Stop the cap.
You know exactly what it means. It means all the guys you've been dating since high school never saw you as relationship material. So they just wanted to see where things go because they just wanted to use your body.
That was the only value that she had in it. That's why.
You have to be worth my time because then you're taking me away from my cat, from my art supplies, from my everything that I do at home.
My strict dating rules for 2024. You might think as a single girl, my priority should be actually finding an appropriate date instead of making rules for non-existent ones. But I live on planet Sarah. On planet Sarah, we do things a little differently, okay?
We need strong men to pull these young morons into place, pull them in, and clean up their act.
She overestimates herself because she's blonde and she's not overweight. Look, ma'am, it's a no. It's an absolute no. And just like I have the intuition to know it's a no for anything serious with this woman, so does every other guy that she comes in contact with. By the time a woman is on social media coming up with rules for dating and stuff, she's probably not relationship material. It's really that simple. And all the stupid accessories and, the 20,000 rings on her hand, the bracelets and the earrings and the necklace, and just, it's all too much. This just looks like a walking headache. All the crap in the background. What is all that crap? It's all a bunch of tacky, pointless nothingness.
And I know I joke around a lot, but 2024 is going to be our year. See how I said our? Because I'm not selfish. I am actually quite selfish, but not when it comes to the girls.
We know.
So I'm including you guys in this, and I want us to raise our standards. Raising the bar, dropping our knickers now. Raising the bar, dropping our guard. Wait, because I ate.
Did she say raising the bar, dropping on niggas? Or am I tripping? Whatever.
Raising the bar, dropping our knickers now. I'm living my nightmare. It is a monster. It's in my head. I want old school romance.
No.
Okay? And you can call me Delulu all you want, alright? But it's gonna go in one ear out the other. Remember, this is Sarah Planet. I want old school, old fashioned, proper, true romance.
Nigga, no!
No.
And you should watch the film True Romance, by the way, if you haven't seen it. It's not delusional. I want, like, the intense eye contact.
You have to inspire that. And you know how you inspire that? Being a good person. A loving, caring, nurturing person who's not selfish. You just admitted a few seconds ago you are selfish when it comes to men. But not when it comes to the girlies. Nothing about you inspires traditional romance. And the guys you go after don't have to be romantic. They could tell a bitch, come over with some food at 1 a.m. And if you late, I ain't coming to the door, bitch. And still get laid. They could treat women like that and still get laid. So why would they be romantic?
Emotionally daunting and hurtful when I just keep hitting a wall.
The type of guy who would be romantic for a like you, you're not going to respect him anyway, and it's just not going to last.
I want to write love letters to each other. And when I write you a letter, I don't want you to be like, this crazy. I want you to think, I'm crazy about this. You know what I mean? Don't call me a. It's not about, materialistic things.
Think about that for a minute. You refer to yourself as a bitch on the internet for hundreds of thousands to see. I'm sure you have hundreds of thousands of followers. You could be the most basic chick in the world and get 100,000 followers. But you refer to yourself as a bitch on the internet for everybody else. But I can't call you a bitch. That's a line too far, right? Just ridiculous all the way down the line.
It's just about, I want to be absolutely sickeningly crazy about each other. And if that is Delulu or if that's not like what someone wants, we're just not going to match. Because you should see the guys who ask for pictures of my feet, the way they message me.
Surprise, surprise, surprise.
And let's be honest, you send those footy pics. And it pays your bills. It probably paid for the place you're in right now. I totally wouldn't be shocked if she's an OF girl.
Nasty bitch.
I don't think a lot of girls realize this, but the moment that man stops paying for you is the moment he stops liking you. Let's talk about it. It was like weekend 2 of this guy and I hanging out, and I will never forget, we are in the line of Chick-fil-A and he lets me order first, but he's keeping the distance, so I just pulled out my debit card and paid for my meal. And that's when I realized that the energy had shifted. Prior to that, he was paying for all of our meals. He was pursuing me. He was trying to impress me and date me.
How often did you beat his ass?
But eventually that get old. And a man want to see that you're willing to do something that takes character. You're willing to pay for a date. At least 1 out of 10. When are you going to show that you like him? Yeah, remember fellas, anytime a woman really likes you, she's willing to spend money on you. She's willing to spend time on you, money on you, etc., etc. Hey folks, it's me, RB Sensei. I'm so tired of going over these dingbats. Support the content and keep the machine running. You could join for $5 via Patreon or Subscribestar, or for the convenience of staying on YouTube, you can join the YouTube membership for $10 a month. You get access to my normal videos 1 day early, as well as 2 to 3 exclusive videos a week. Now back to whatever dumbass I was reviewing before this commercial started.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
This is part 2 of the story where I tried to only date casually and met a guy who's making me question that very plan. We left off at the fancy dinner date that turned into a cocktail night, that turned into me staying over at his place and first physical things happening that we both very much enjoyed. Your comments on my last video made me realize that I've left out a lot of details, especially about him.
Look, women who are willing to have casual encounters with guys who pay for fancy dates never take a woman like that serious. She's ruined. You know what I mean? If you want a wife, a wholesome wife, it's going to be a woman who only has bedroom fun with boyfriends. If she ever had one night stand, deal breaker for anything serious. You can hang out with her, watch movies with her, plow her. But moving in, kids, meeting mom and all that stuff, no way, no how.
Yeah, we don't have to label it. So I guess this kind of talk came from me. And also what I told him on that evening was that I think he should meet other people. And I also told him that I am not ready to see him exclusively. He said he doesn't want to, basically, but he's not interested in meeting any other women. But he also understands my standpoint and where I'm coming from.
If Jesus can't save these hoes, why are you trying? What make you think you greater than Jesus, nigga?
I recently just started using dating apps to try to enter the dating world.
What in Lucifer's child is this? Look, I don't even know where do I even start? I don't even think Bull Ring Chronicles will be appropriate for this. Tattoo on her forehead? Like, sometimes I say tattoos are demonic and satanic, and I'm just kind of halfway joking. But no, this is literally a satanic, demonic tattoo. Look, man, even if you a gothic bro, I don't think you should fuck with this. Let's just hear her out, I guess. Sorry, guys.
It's an absolute nightmare. Anyways, I decided to start up a new series, since the last series was such a hit with the fellas. Anyways, I will be giving a reason why I will not be going on a second date, but no explanation given. Went on a lunch date on Monday. I will not be going on a second date because this person's favorite band is U2.
You're so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
You shouldn't say that about a woman. Why can't you say women are wrong when they're wrong?
You want to be making moves on the street, have no attachments, allow nothing to be in your life that you cannot walk out on in 30 seconds flat.
Okay, first of all, I didn't miss the red flags. I looked at them and thought, damn, that's sexy. And that's my problem.